Here we go. And it goes down. It goes down.
Oh well. I'll have to really think about that next time.
Me and this guy are live. Join us.
There we go. Turn off all this shit that we don't need.
The one with the UFO.
With the UFOs. UFO Files. You want to hear about those, don't you?
With the UFO Files.
What did the government find out about them UFOs?
UFO Files. I want to know.
There we go. Let's get all the fun stuff
right
up. There we go.
Let's see. Da-na-na. Okay.
Of course, we got to do another episode of Foo of the Week.
Foo of the Week.
Foo. That's going to be pretty fucking cool, I think.
Yeah.
It's going to hit. And talk about the infamous punching man of Juneau here. A dude who was going around to everybody's houses and punch him in the fucking face.
He's a madman.
Fucking dick.
God damn it, Glenn.
God damn it.
Always fucking
Lloyd, good to see you.
turning his shit off. Let's see.
Of course, we're going to talk about how Marjorie Taylor Greene was right
Yeah.
about everything.
About
she
all
was
of it.
right.
She knew she was right all along.
No, I don't think we'll go that far. But, yeah, she was pretty much on, like, you know, let's release the Epstein Files. Let's show everybody what's going on here, you know? And,
Right.
and then she gets a call from the president saying, hey, you're going to hurt a bunch of our friends. Better
Right.
not do that.
Don't do that.
So we'll talk about that.
All of my friends. Oh, hey, Derek, let's get you in here.
Yeah, all of his friends.
Yep.
So, like, there's a lot of good people at Mar-a-Lago that you have met.
Yep. Don't do that to my friends.
And then in science, we're going to talk about this galaxy we found. Fucker's massive, but it's not spinning.
What?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's got no rotation.
How very interesting.
And folks, I think it's fair to say right now that the feds have finally given up on it. The weed may be free after all this time.
Well, one can only hope.
It sounds like they're going to stop prosecuting minor weed offenses and completely decriminalize and make medical marijuana legal across the board for research and for consumption.
Like I said, one can only hope.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
Right. I mean, that is pretty cool. So
What's up?
It's not too bad.
The man from Utah. There we go. Greg, what's happening, my friend? It's good to see you here.
Ah, Greg. Yes. Gregory Sterling. Did I hear right that the Empire closed? Yeah, they had an office in Jordan Creek Mall. I guess that was their last office. I'm not sure.
Yep.
But yeah, they're all gone. They closed it down. Happy
It'd be
birthday,
official,
Greg!
52nd.
Happy birthday.
Boy, way to go on that one, man.
Outstanding, bro. Fucking. You ever think you'd make it to 53? 52? Huh? You ever think you make it?
Not really, no. There was a lot of times, like in life, where I was like thinking that I wouldn't even make it past 35, maybe 40, and then here I am up at 44.
Yeah.
You know, Greg over here, he's hitting his 52nd. I mean, you know, it's surprising how long we actually last and how, you know,
Every
what
day
we think
above-
is actually going to happen to us and what ends up happening to us. Two completely different things. So, yeah, I had that
Every
whole
day above ground is a gift.
experience of, you know, looking in my own mortality and everything. God, this is going to be a stoner episode,
man.
guys. I'm telling you.
Listen, when you're dead, you're dead. but you're not quite as dead if you contribute something.
Started at BYU, covered a beauty pageant, huh? Oh, fuck, dude.
Oh, really?
Beauty pageant.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Really?
So was this like a qualifier for like Miss USA or something like that, or Miss Utah, or what the fuck? A beauty pageant, huh?
That's
I'm sure beauty pageants, man.
I'm sure it was on the up and up,
Yeah.
up and up, right?
Beauty pageants. Every time I think of beauty pageants, I just think of like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Don't, it's kids. You don't want to do it with the kid. You know,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Be holding my daughter.
I keep thinking about Donald Trump and his
Oh
teen
yeah,
beauty
his
pageants.
fucking teen beauty
Yeah,
pageants and shit. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's kind of a hot issue nowadays. Miss Ephraim, qualifier for Miss Utah.
Oh, okay,
Is
so
that-
it's
is
real
that-
local.
That sounds like that's Mormon related. Is Ephraim? Is that right? It kind of sounds like it. I can't tell, but that's cool. Shit, something
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah,
Something to do, man.
fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, keeping yourself busy. Listen, we got a fucking hot show. Hottest in the world.
And it's gonna be fucking non-stop action from top to bottom.
Top to bottom, let's go. Explosions and titties everywhere.
Totally. And the flowers nearby. Oh shit, we're fucking nobody can see shit. There you go. There you go. There you go. They're the dipper and shining high.
The great North Star with its steady line. Let them see you freaking bright.
Hey! Got it now, man.
Yeah,
We're fucking there.
We are on point. Ladies and gentlemen, from the guy who brought you, hey, you guys, this never happens. I welcome you all back to Foo of the Week. On this second episode, we have a double header for you featuring Devin Right Hand Man Riviera and Chelsea Spooky Willis. In early April, two people allegedly beat a man to death in the Marine parking garage in downtown Juneau.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Chelsea Willis, who's Taurus's niece, and Devin Riviera, they were arrested for the assault. Riviera faces 3 counts of felony assault. He's being held at Lemon Creek Correctional Center with $2,500 bail and faces up to 10 years in prison, while Willis faces 1 misdemeanor charge of assault and a felony charge of tampering with evidence. She could see up to 2 years in prison. Charging documents say that Willis claims that they were acting in self-defense in relation to an alleged incident that had occurred years prior.
Years prior.
Nearly a month later.
That's self-defense. This is something
Right.
that happened years prior,
Right.
huh?
Years prior. Nearly a month later, Alfred Torres Sr. was pronounced brain dead and taken off life support on Monday, and his organs were donated. His daughter, Lori Lott, said that they were able to use his kidneys and his liver to help save some lives, which speaks to the kind of person that he was. He was a hero to everyone, and he was an amazing person, and everybody loved him. Rest well, Alfred Torres Sr.
It was the bail amount that got me.
It's
That just
absolutely
fucking
disgusting.
floored me.
Right.
That makes me just have no confidence in the legal
Right.
system, in the justice system
Right.
whatsoever. That 2 people could beat a man to death and
Well-
just get out on $2,500.
Right. Well,
$2,500 fucking dollars.
that was before he died because they beat him up
Well, even before he died.
and then they fucking arrested them and they were held for assault because he wasn't dead yet. And so that's why the bail is so fucking low. It was assault. But they really messed him up. I mean, if you've seen any of the pictures that were online, they messed this poor man up.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. It was fucking gruesome. It was
Right.
just absolutely disgusting. So yeah, No, even
Yeah.
before then, even you know,
And then
somebody could
after that-
look at the guy and what you just did to him.
Right.
That a $2,500 bail. That's not nearly enough.
Right, no.
Especially for what we saw.
It's ridiculous. And then he passed away, and now the state's like, oh, well, now we got to figure out, if additional charges apply, which I'm sure they will now that he has passed away. I mean, best case scenario, murder. That's just my dumb opinion. And worst case scenario, which is probably more realistic, involuntary manslaughter. But either way, I hope they fucking get the book done with them, because what they did was awful. And I didn't know him, but I have a lot of friends who do, and they are absolutely just torn up about this. And it's not hard to see that this is a really bad thing. And then also, there was a mysterious punching man of Juneau running around.
Oh yeah, the mysterious punching man of Juneau incident here. This is kind of fucked.
24-year-old C.T. Maua was arrested without incident on Thursday at approximately 2:30 p.m. at a residence at Amalga Street. A lot of people on Amalga Street get arrested. If you go to Amalga Street, I'm just assuming that you're there to get arrested. And then he was transported to Lemon Creek Correctional Center after the police linked him to a pair of violent home invasions in the Mendenhall Valley early morning of May 2nd. The case began at 1:55 a.m. on May 2nd when the Juneau police received a call from the 9100 block of Cinema Drive. A woman told the police that an unknown man had knocked on the door of her residence. When her boyfriend answered, the suspect punched him right in the face, knocking him unconscious. The woman then reported that she was physically assaulted and left unconscious and sexually assaulted. Both victims were unconscious when the suspect had fled. He was described as approximately 6 feet tall and possibly wearing a gray sweatshirt. 16 minutes later, a second call came from the 3200 block of Tongass Boulevard, which is right down the street from me. It's right at the end of my block. And a man had told police that he was asleep when an unknown man had entered his bedroom and punched him in the face and ran. The suspect was last seen heading towards Breeze Street via Laurie Avenue, described as wearing a white sweatshirt and carrying a black shoulder bag. Officers searched the area, but came up empty. Investigators say that they believe the incidents were connected, and increased patrols in the area were canvassing neighborhoods and reviewing surveillance footage, all of which ultimately helped the authorities find Maua. So,
dude, what the fuck?
Wake up and just get punched in the face.
Or just like answer the door and be all like,
Right.
hello, pow.
Who's answering the door?
And then fucking wake up and be all like, oh yeah, I got sexually assaulted on that one
like,
too.
if you come knocking on my door at 1 a.m, first of all, I am not answering the door.
Well, yeah.
And if I am, I'm not answering the door empty-handed.
Just, yeah.
And not because
Yeah.
I'm particularly worried or paranoid. It's just, it's the middle of the fucking night, bro. What do you want?
It's not normal. I mean,
I don't know anybody who would come to my place and knock on the door at 1 a.m. If somebody I know is coming to my place at 1 a.m., they're just going to walk in.
that
Like-
or if it's like somebody like me, I'm just gonna
Right.
be screaming at you the whole
Right.
time, like fucking something's happened.
Right.
I'll be banging.
Like,
So yeah. No,
two-
not
two
one in the
blocks
morning,
for
man.
the cops, and we're on the fucking go, man. It's just no, don't even play. Okay, stop answering your door at 1 a.m. I don't care if you're on the night shift.
Yeah. Also, everybody, get Ring cameras if you can.
Right.
All right. Get those.
Well, no, because Ring cameras are fucking spying on
or
YouTube.
something. Just get something.
Just don't answer the
Just
door. at
don't
1
answer the
a.m.
door. Okay. This is the best policy. It's the American way.
Right.
Just go the fuck away. It's 1 a.m. Fucking kids.
Right?
Damn kids. I was talking about this the other day too. I'm trying to back out of my fucking driveway, and every time this kid would come by on their bike, I'm all like, And I'm like, goddamn kids, get off my lawn, you sons of bitches.
Juneau Community Collective. Why are those kids on their e-bikes and motorbikes riding around on Long Run Drive? Why are they outside having fun
I know,
and
they
not
bitch-
inside
they
on
bitch
their
about 'em.
phones and iPads?
Yeah. They bitch about it when they're on their phones and iPads, and they bitch about it when they're fucking riding behind them trying to get out of the fucking driveway.
Leave the kids
Damn
alone.
kids.
James Brown Ouija board. Yes, we can. Okay.
Here we go.
So
Stoner show. This is the total stoner show.
we've got some small town drama here for you, but it's not us.
At least it's not us.
It all comes to personal vendetta from the mayor, and I wholeheartedly believe that.
Just last week, town attorney Brian Rayburn promised officers' jobs were safe.
My understanding is that a lot of the police officers heard through the grapevine that they were going to be terminated because of the letters that they wrote. I don't think them exercising their, First Amendment right and filing complaints a valid reason to fire anybody.
However, just days later, Cohutta Mayor Ron Shinnick shut down the Cohutta Police Department and fired all employees, including the Chief of Police, Greg Fowler. I spoke with now former Chief Fowler, and he tells me he was notified the morning of and is currently working on clearing out the department and moving equipment. Sergeant Jeremy May, also out of a job.
Official response from the town attorney: nobody's jobs are in jeopardy. Here we are less than a week later. Nobody has a job.
No, it's cool, guys. Nobody's jobs. It's cool, man. It's bombs. It's anything about bombs. Right?
Right.
And then just got fucking cut out from underneath.
Wow.
Now, apparently this all stems from some Facebook drama that happened between the wife of the mayor and some of these
Right.
cops.
Right,
May was
right.
one of the officers who submitted a complaint against the mayor's wife, Pam Shinnick, who also was the former town clerk. This stems from what Mayor Shinnick is calling, quote, inappropriate comments posted to Facebook from officers. Once Shinnick was fired, officers shared concerns of the mayor's wife still having access to personal and classified information.
And we took a stand for transparency, and in result, every one of them's lost their jobs.
May tells me 10 workers will be impacted by the shutdown, and Mayor Shinnick said
It's fucked up, right? But
Petty ass bullshit.
but
In Whitfield County, Georgia.
but you know what I also see here? This man, okay? As wrong as they are, this man is backing his wife's play. You know, you know what I mean? The man is backing his wife's play. As wrong as they are, I get it, you know? But he's
Listen,
like, I got your back, honey.
Listen, boys.
Fuck that whole department.
Boys, you got to understand something
I'm
here.
the mayor. Fuck them.
Boys, you got to understand something here. I 100% believe you. You're right. And I wish there was something I could do. But God damn it, man. Guys, this is my wife.
My wife. You motherfuckers.
I can't. You're all fired.
Y'all fired. What do you expect?
as Whitfield County Sheriff's Office will take over operations in that area. However, response times to these calls are now a concern.
But the issue is going to be is response times. You know, can a department that's already limited, being the sheriff's office, pick up an entire area that a full-time department was doing on top of what they were normally doing? That's going to be the safety and security of the citizens and the constituents of Cohutta is going to suffer in response because of the retaliation from the mayor.
Do you guys,
Well, that's-
do you guys have like a massive crime problem?
There must
It's like
shit's
Is
going
this-
down here in Cohutta, Georgia. I mean, come on, man. This is like the goddamn criminal hub of United States.
I mean, like, how bad could it be in Cohutta, Georgia?
Shit is always going down in Cohutta.
Cohutta. I can't even say it.
Uh,
Oh man.
welcome to it, man. This is
America.
This is America.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah,
What was that?
yeah. Can we get some Epstein Files?
You want to release the Epstein Files?
Yeah, can we get some Epstein Files, please?
How about some UFO files?
No, I want.
You want some UFO files?
I want the Epstein Files.
Yeah,
though.
you want the UFO files.
No, okay.
Here you go, boy. Here you go. Go get them. Go get the UFO
This
files.
morning, a trove of images showing decades of unidentified objects is sparking curiosity among starry-eyed enthusiasts. The Pentagon releasing photos, videos, and reports of some 400 unresolved UFO sightings from the past 80 years, including this infrared video from 2013 taken somewhere in the Middle East by the U.S. military.
What the fuck is this? You know,
it's
it's a
UFO. It's a flying saucer, man.
I gotta be honest. I've been thinking, like, as soon as, first of all, we haven't even gotten all of the Epstein files yet.
Right.
So, like, that kind of diminishes my interest in this shit. And that sucks because I'm really interested in this shit. But I feel like, this is obviously, the distraction. Another distraction.
But isn't this strange? Like think about this for a second. Like, people joke about it. Like, he's willing to start World War III,
Right.
so we are distracted from the Epstein files.
Right.
Think about the extremes you would need to go to be all like, aliens.
Right. Right. Like,
Like, even if it was real,
And-
like aliens, like
and then not even that. It's like,
shit.
it's like aliens. Okay, cool. Here's some videos of some shit moving around. Look at this 8-point star.
Yeah, well,
Oh, from
it's-
the cave paintings. And
it's captured your imagination now. You're like, oh,
Like,
there they are. They're here.
if the
They've
UFO
arrived.
If the UFO files were anything serious, they'd be like, look, here's this motherfucker landing, and here's these creatures getting off. And look, we went and fucking met them, and look, here's up close video. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, here's a blurry dot flying across the screen. Did you see it? It was so quick. Just back it up and play it again.
Your skin is hanging off your bones. Is that better?
It appears to
I
show
want
a
an undersuit.
star-shaped object flying erratically and leaving a trail behind. And in this audio from 1965, astronaut Frank Borman can be heard documenting an unidentified object while aboard Gemini 7.
Okay, we have several, looks like debris up here, actual sighting.
NASA transcripts from 4 years later are also part of this release. Buzz Aldrin telling the government he saw a possible laser in space. And these images taken from the Apollo 17 mission in 1972 show strange
seen this
lights
shit
observed
before,
in
though.
space from the moon. Every Apollo mission has reported.
I know, right?
That's the fucked up thing is
is
we've seen this shit before.
This is like, yeah. I mean, they probably gave us some new morsels and everything,
Right,
like,
and now they're
but
like-
they're just all like, and this, and it's all like, yeah,
and now
we
they're
already
like
knew about
confirmed,
that.
and they're like, see, now it's like confirmed, and it's like, yeah, but I kind of already knew. So
Yeah,
it's
like I've already watched like
Kind of-
hundreds of
right.
UFO documentaries. I already know about
I've
this.
seen this episode.
Yeah, you. We can see you.
Reported similar lights.
There are these really cool snapshots of what it's like to be an astronaut, exploring new things for the first
Look,
time,
Doc,
and then to see things that they at first couldn't explain.
The Pentagon says this is the first of what will be several declassified document dumps about the unidentified object sightings at the direction of President Trump. The president now touts complete and maximum transparency, writing it's up to the public to decide for themselves what the hell is going on.
These
You
So
figure
it's
it
like-
out.
What?
Here, you figure it out. Figure out what the fuck is going on. Let us know.
Why can't you do that with the Epstein files and be like, here's the whole thing, you guys figure it out. Am I a pedo? I guess we'll figure it out together.
One of them.
Like,
One of them is a hoax.
One of them's a hoax.
One of them is a hoax.
how
and
do we
this
know
one-
this isn't a Republican hoax?
No, this is totally legit right here. No,
files released by the Pentagon do not give any solid evidence for life beyond Earth for alien life in general. But that doesn't mean we aren't continuing the investigation and the search for life.
Here's dots flying across the screen.
And there's always like crazy other conspiracies, like it's all experimental aircraft that is going to come out during this new world war.
Right.
So think about that.
Yeah. It's just another fucking distraction. But I guess this week, I mean, like lately, you could be giving MTG her
golf clap.
Her golf clap.
Nice putt.
Right. She came out and she told the truth. Former U.S. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene spoke at the Ron Paul Institute last week. And what she said wasn't the least bit surprising at all, but it still sent shockwaves through the GOP.
So, wow. When we started talking about releasing the Epstein files, I'm like, this is a no-brainer. President Trump will just roll them out on a big cart himself. Stacks and stacks and stacks of the Epstein files, because obviously Bill Clinton is all in there and Hillary Clinton. Yeah. That's what I had been told all along, right? Well, it was the most shocking thing when I sat in a conference meeting and I learned that the president didn't want to release the Epstein files.
What?
I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, come to find out, he was very much against it.
No way.
So we kept on trying and
on
kept on talking about it. And then the president told Mike Johnson, no, do not bring that resolution to the floor for a vote. He told the Rules Committee, and Johnson told the Rules Committee, no, you will not mark up any bill in the Rules Committee that will allow the Epstein files to be released. And the resistance built and built and built. He told Pam Bondi, don't release the Epstein files. He told everybody, don't release the Epstein files. So we persisted.
I wonder why. Why would he tell everyone, don't release the Epstein files?
You know shit is bad when your own people, like Queen MAGA, comes out and goes, this fucker is
right.
He's sketchy as hell.
Right.
Because that's what we promised. That's what we campaigned on. Right. Transparency and accountability, especially to pedophiles.
We can get it with the
How
aliens, but not the pedophiles.
So it got to be such a gigantic amount of resistance coming from the president and the speaker and everyone, the DOJ. I said, fine, I'll do the unthinkable. I'll go over there and I'll sign my name on a discharge petition that all the Democrats are signing their name on.
Ooh.
Talk about crossing the aisle.
Yeah.
Me, a general in the MAGA army.
Yeah.
Crossing over to sign my name with a bunch of Democrats.
A bunch?
Yeah, I did. Because women were raped when they were 16 and 14 years old. And he was a convicted pedophile, and we knew there were many with him. So I signed my name on the discharge petition. Oh, did I get my name on the naughty?
It fathoms me that there are people out there who still can't make that fucking connection that Marjorie Taylor Greene makes here.
Then, let me tell you. That became a real issue at the White House. Well, I'll never forget it. I was in my office in the Rayburn building, and I got a phone call from the president. And he was at the White House, and he wanted to talk to me about the discharge petition that I'd signed my name on. And he said, Marjorie, you're going to have to take your name off that discharge petition. We can't let, this is a hoax. We can't carry this. This is a hoax. It's a Democrat hoax. And we've got to just put this away and stop doing this. And he said, my friends are going to get hurt.
Huh.
He said his friends would get hurt if we release the Epstein files.
Huh.
Why would your friends get hurt if we release the Epstein files? Interesting.
The president's friends.
The president's friends will get hurt by this. People that she knew.
Right.
He said, Marjorie, these are good people. These are people you know at Mar-a-Lago. people in Palm Beach, they're going to get hurt by this. And I said, Mr. President, people have been hurt. These women have been hurt. I said, have you talked to them? I said, you should talk to them. You should have them in the Oval Office, Mr. President. You have everybody in the Oval Office. You have sports teams. You have world leaders. You have Al-Qaeda terrorists that are now leading Syria. You have Mamdani. I mean, you have everybody in the...
Okay. That...
Wow.
A little bit louder. Good for
that. Yeah, that one needed to be
for
said. And of course, don't forget that there's another powerful nation out there who has purchased time to go into the Oval Office whenever they want to.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, but she's right. She's right about everything. And the problem with this is that his own base really needs to start waking up to this.
Right.
All right.
Right.
You got fooled.
Right.
Just like the Democrats have been fooling the left forever and always.
I mean, he's already plummeting in the polls, and a lot of them are like low 30s. We're getting into the high 20s here now. Like, he is F-U-K-T fucked.
Oval Office. Surely you can have these women who were raped as teenagers. Talk to them. I talk to them all the time. As a matter of fact, many of them voted for you. That's what I told them. They voted for you.
Damn.
Epstein victims voted for Donald Trump. And he wouldn't have anything to do with them. And he told me his friends would get hurt. And I said, I'm not taking my name off the discharge petition. No, thank you.
Thank you. Me good.
Right.
Me good.
Now, see, and of course, totally can't stand the woman, but she was right, 100%.
And this picture is fucking with me. Trump is scaring the kids, and this picture is scaring me. So the White House is resurrecting the presidential fitness campaign. You big kids out there will remember back in the day we had to run a mile, climb the rope, do the push-ups,
do the sit-ups,
do the
stretch and everything,
do the pull-ups sometimes.
Yeah, do the pull-ups.
Yeah, and then we'd get a little certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won a few of them. The Arnold Schwarzenegger presidential fitness thing.
Yeah.
I got the Arnold one.
You got the Arnold.
I got the manly one.
Yeah.
Not the girly man paperwork that these kids get today. So to celebrate the return, old man Donnie invited a bunch of kids to the Oval Office, and it was an absolute train wreck.
Here we go. I got some highlights.
What sport do you play?
I play volleyball, and in the summer I'm trying to get into soccer.
Wow. And with your height, do you smash the ball, the volleyball?
Yeah.
Do you get up high? Can you jump high?
Not very.
Soccer might be better.
Can't fucking jump high. Can't smash the ball. You should probably stick to soccer, kid.
Back in the day, we had these Air Force commercials. Aim high, Air Force.
Army, be all that you can be.
Marines, the few, the proud, the Marines. Donnie here is like, maybe volleyball's not for you if you can't jump.
Maybe you stick to soccer, okay? Stick to soccer.
I'm just looking. I think she'd be a great soccer player. What about you? Look at this guy. He's a big guy.
Me, I'm doing football right now, and next year I'm going to be trying to do powerlifting.
Oh, whoa.
Yes,
Whoa.
already. Let's go.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
And you'll never compete against women in powerlifting?
No, sir.
Did you see that they had a man powerlifter? And he decided to go the opposite direction.
Hey, Grandpa.
Took a record. Stayed
Grandpa.
for 18 years. He beat him by 119
He's got to tell
pounds.
a story,
Okay.
just like an old ass man.
They put the little quarter of an ounce. And, to 18 years instead. This guy came. He was a failed powerlifter. But he went on the other side and he decided that he wanted to go into women's sports, and he broke the record by 118 pounds. I think that's fair. So I don't think we'll have to worry about you.
Yes, sir.
You're going to do good. Are you a strong person? Good. You think you can take me in a fight?
Yes, he
Yes.
could fucking kill you.
That kid would fuck you up.
That kid would kick you in the
kidding
back
me?
of your fucking knee. You'd crumble down to the ground, and he just fucking hammer fist.
He's playing football and he's going to take up powerlifting. This kid will already
he will
fuck you up.
destroy you
Yes.
now, Grandpa. Sit there and do nothing.
With your rotting ass.
But he couldn't help himself. He just had to launch
Lord.
into, hey, there was this guy, and he wasn't very good at it, and then he went to the other side.
Then he went to go play with powerlift with the women.
With the girls.
And he broke all the records.
And it was bad, and you're not going to have to do that. Now it was me.
You think he can take me?
Jesus. Die.
What?
You think you can take me in a fight, kid? It's like, yeah.
The president just challenged you, young man. Now is your time. Do it.
I don't know.
Just do it.
Do it.
Do it already.
Destroy him and take your place by my side.
I think you could. Hey, that would be embarrassing. They should wave the flag. The white flag.
Look at him. He's stretching. He's like,
surrender. In
I'm gonna
hockey,
do
they
it.
say, uncle, right? When are they gonna cry uncle? But, and they have another expression. If this were a fight, they would stop it. But we have to go out and we have to do it, and it's very sad to see. They can't pay their soldiers. The money is.
I thought we were talking about the presidential fitness.
No, we're talking about Iran now. It's very sad. We might have to blow them up. I'm sorry.
Are we going to go do push-ups in Iran?
It's something we have to do. It's very sad, but we might have to do it.
Might have to do push-ups in Iran.
No, they should do the smart thing, They should do the smart thing, and because we don't want to go in and kill people. We really don't. I don't want to.
Wait. I'm just
Listen,
here
man.
to make sure that I'm healthy.
I know, but, we might have to go in and kill some people. We don't want to kill anybody, but
Who's killing anybody?
And little Johnny over here.
I'm just trying to do some push-ups.
Little Johnny over here. He's getting tired of seeing this terrible things happen. It's terrible. Dude,
Lord.
this guy, man, look at him. He's like on death's bed. He really is.
Yeah.
It's too tough. Great people. I know the people. I had so many Iranian friends from New York and from other
Iranian
places
friends.
over the years. They're great people. I don't want to kill those people.
I don't want to kill him.
I don't want to kill
I
anybody.
love my Iranian friends. I don't want to have to kill them. You don't have to, Donnie. Just what? Why do
you have to kill your Iranian
He's
friends?
a fucking Iranian. I'm gonna have to
If
kill
you're
him now.
going to war, just because you're going to war with their country.
But listen to the way this guy. I don't want to have to do this, but you're a psycho, man.
He is going to get a hold of the fucking nuclear codes.
Somebody.
And he is going to light that country up, and we're all going to be fucked for it.
Percent of adults are obese or overweight, and 77% of our children cannot qualify for military service.
Wait, I don't want to. Who said I'm joining them? I just want to power lift and play football.
Great people. I don't want to kill those people.
75% of adults are.
Please take note of the president right here. Everybody, look at him sitting in his chair, taking a fucking nap, while this babbling moron behind him. This is embarrassing.
Obese or overweight, and 77% of our children cannot qualify for military service. And that should be an eye-opener for all of us.
That is what, like the third or fourth time he said, man, these kids, they can't qualify for military service.
Right.
We can't add more meat to the grinder. You know what I mean?
We got to get them in shape so they can go to war.
So they could go to war.
So grateful to President Trump for his leadership and his vision of reinstituting the physical fitness test and challenging Americans to compete with each other in a friendly, congenial way, and to help each other get in shape so that we can prepare.
Look at this. Look at this. Decrepit, tired, old man.
He's fallen out.
All the shit we were given about like Biden's old, and we were like, yeah. He's fucking get him the fuck out of there.
Right.
And then you put this shit in there.
Right.
It's like, guys,
I mean, he's as old now as Biden was when Biden was in.
Exactly.
So like, why is anybody fucking surprised that he's following the same fucking patterns? And he's a cheeseburger eating motherfucker.
Well,
Okay?
anymore, I'm just wondering, man. I don't know if he's really actually doing anything anymore, and it's just everybody behind him who's like pulling the strings and doing internal battles to figure out who's going to be the next one to take the place of the great dear leader Donald Trump.
Right. I mean, like, think about how often we see this motherfucker seated. You know, he doesn't really do a whole lot of standing up.
Like, people, I mean, just seriously, look at this shit.
He's an old ass man, and with all these people standing around him, and then he's sitting there like slumping. They all look like the fucking puppet masters, you know?
The dawn on the day of his daughter's wedding.
I know they're not. I know Linda McMahon, of all fucking people, ain't pulling the strings with Donnie. You know what I mean? But he just looks like fucking shit.
Or a great future that this administration is going to provide for this country.
I did the fucking weirdo dance with them. He went out like golfing with them too, and he was like trying to putt, and he kept fucking missing, and he just fucking gave up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I did my own little mix here, you know.
You know, after the first time he fucking won the election, like, we were dumb as fuck. We had no idea how bad it was going to be.
Oh, yeah.
We had no idea that his second time around was going to be this bad, but you kind of figured out, you know, after his first fucking...
Well, no, I mean...
It was so...
I knew it was going to be bad because they kept talking about it. They kept using the word retribution. They had a fucking plan in place of what they were going to do.
For like 5 minutes on this show, we were doing the show right around election time, and it was just like, well, I guess we'll see.
And then it just got worse and worse and worse.
Right, because he talked a good game. He did talk a good game, but he had all those moments that were buried in there. When you look back, you're like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Totally. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, my mother, she still thinks that some levers were pulled to get this guy back into office. And, you know, the more I look at it, I kind of go, maybe so.
I mean, what? Elon, like an hour into the fucking election, Elon, like, you know, they were at their headquarters or whatever, their little election headquarters, and, like, closed his laptop. It was like, it's done.
It's done. It is done.
Election's over. Trump won.
And see, this is how they take control of you in the deep state, all right? They give you two choices that you can't possibly decide between the two because they're both evil. They're of Satan.
That's right, folks. After 2 decades, almost 30 years, 27 years to be precise, Alex Jones has signed off from InfoWars.
Yep.
It's all over now.
The end of an era. I remember when you showed me an episode in your dorm room.
So much. Like, I knew there were show trials, but not like a Truman Show. Like I said, the second trial in Connecticut, I look over, it's the same script on the judge's desk when I'm up testifying. I had like punched the stomach, like I said earlier. I was like, oh my God, it's the same script. It's literally a script. When you realize they're so corrupt, they have coordinated scripts run by the CIA in court hearings. And you're just like, oh my God, I thought I knew how bad it was, and I was naive. And when that hits you, it's like a horse kicking you.
So
it is like being kicked in the
CIA?
Yes. Yes, he was taking on the CIA, who gave the judge the same script in each case.
So you owe the CIA $1 billion?
But it was like a kick in the head, and I'm like, oh my God, this goes even deeper than I thought.
Oh, okay.
Balls by Godzilla. Wait, and so they think they're going to have their big victory. They think it's all funny. They think it's all cool. No. This is the beginning of the end. We don't ride on Trump. He rode it on our train. He was useful as far as he went. And I will sit there and live in a modest house with a modest car, which I love. And they think, oh, we'll take your money, Joe. Shut up. I'm ready to die for this. You think taking money from me does something? It makes me want to strangle you spiritually. This has
in Minecraft.
On GTA Online.
It makes me want to strangle you spiritually.
Okay, Alex.
Don't go out on another fucking lawsuit, man. Holy shit.
I will murder all of you in Minecraft.
Beyond epic, and this has been 100% organic and real. You know, whenever they sued us, they would always ask everybody, who gives the orders? Who's the foundation people? Because they were all getting the orders. Guess what? My orders come from God, from my genetics, from who I am for humanity. And that's what they can't stand is your orders come from God. We got whistleblowers. We've only begun to fight, but it's only because you buy the products at thealexjonestore.com.
To the very end, Alex. Goes out selling supplements. You got to buy the products. You got to get the bone broth.
Could not resist.
You got to get the male vitality powder. Right. Get it now.
Oh, but wait, folks. Oh. We are getting breaking news. InfoWars may not be dead after all. Let's go to Alex Jones Live with a brand new episode of InfoWars. Alex, are you there, Alex?
Hold on. Let's get our...
There he is.
I'm going to sip from the blood of the Forsaken. This is real human blood. You can find this at the InfoWars store.
Oh, no.
This is human blood curated from the Forsaken and the sinners. All right, this is pure premium blood, tested, FDA unapproved. And this is just human blood. It's part of my satanic ritual. I am a servant to Satan, and thank God I was able to get him and the Lord to sit down and come to their senses and get things back to before Satan was cast into hell. So I'm part of that. I'm part of the peace movement. It's thick. It tastes like blood. And this is Satan giving me the powers to continue to fight. And we will continue to fight. And I cheers to you. If you have access to the blood of the Forsaken and of all the children, this is not blood. These are adult. This is adult blood, by the way. Ain't no question. I made sure of that because I don't want to get in trouble. But this is the blood of the Forsaken. It's hot.
It's hot. It's spicy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Heidecker and The Onion have officially purchased InfoWars.
Right.
And so a new day is dawned.
This is what InfoWars is now.
This is what it is.
It's just Tim doing Alex impressions all day long.
And he's nailing it.
Right.
Yes, science.
Our species is young and curious and brave. It shows much promise. In the last few millennia, we have made the most astonishing and unexpected discoveries about the cosmos and our place within it.
$5,000.
Oh, Mr. DNA, where did you come from? Tide goes in, tide goes out. Never a miscommunication. You can't explain that.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. There is no other explanation.
Well,
okay.
Galaxies go round and round.
No, well,
and round and round some more.
Can't explain that shit.
You can't explain that, Bill. So suck it. Well, usually we expect galaxies to go round and round and rotate, spin. You know, typical things that we would see out there, right? Rotation seems to be just one of those quintessential characteristics of galaxies. Whenever we see spiral galaxies, we can easily see them spinning, but not all galaxies rotate. Repeated collisions and interactions with other galaxies can strip these cosmic objects of their angular momentum. This is a process. This process is believed to take many billions of years. So imagine the face of the scientists finding a non-rotating galaxy less than 2 billion years after the Big Bang.
See, that is the crazy shit right there.
Right. It's the things that we have discovered, like with the James Webb telescope, things that we see existing shortly after the Big Bang that shouldn't. It's just things are just blowing us away all the time.
Well, and how quickly the universe actually was just expanded. Like, there it is. Yeah. It's ready to go.
XMMVID1-2075 was already known for being one of the most massive known galaxies in the early universe. This galaxy and several others were observed by WMK Keck Observatory in Hawaii as part of the magazine Massive Ancient Galaxies at Near Infrared Survey. This object and 2 others of similar age were followed up with the James Webb Space Telescope to work out their motion. Lead author of the study is Ben Forrest from the University of California, Davis, and he says this one in particular did not show any evidence of rotation, which was surprising and very interesting. Previous observations had confirmed that this one was one of the most massive galaxies in the early universe, with already several times as many stars as our Milky Way, and also confirmed that it was no longer forming new stars, making it a compelling target for follow-up observations. The 3 objects were similar, present very different internal dynamics. One is clearly rotating. One looks a little bit messy, and XMM, of course, shows no rotation, but very chaotic internal motions from its stars.
You know, I think I know where that's going.
Right.
Collision with another fucking galaxy.
Right. Its size, lack of recent star formation, lack of rotation might all come from the same mechanism. Instead of several small collisions that slowed the galaxy, the team suggests a single merger with a galaxy that was rotating pretty much in the opposite direction.
Awesome. See, this is the kind of shit that, you know, I usually get on Universe Sandbox and I simulate galaxies colliding and what they do afterwards. And a lot of them, what they end up doing is if you have one that's spinning one way and one comes the other way and they go like that, they'll usually slow down.
Each other out.
Right. And then you could do like little, little simulations where you can actually look at what the stars are doing in the center parts of these galaxies, and they're just all going crazy. They're floating around and everything, but they don't have any rotation left on it.
For this particular galaxy, we see a large excess of light off to the side, and so that's suggestive of some other object which has come in and is interacting with the system and potentially changing its dynamics. The finding is certainly surprising, and it is unlikely that this object is unique. By finding out how many such galaxies are out there, astronomers can test models of galaxy formation. And that study is published in the journal Nature Astronomy.
So very reputable journal.
Right.
All that good stuff happening with the galaxies and everything. I love it. And if anybody has a strong enough computer out there that can handle it, I strongly suggest Universe Sandbox.
It'll put your computer through their paces. Holy shit!
But it's worth it.
Is awesome.
It's worth it if you can get a rig that can handle it.
You're playing with the forces of the cosmos.
Oh yeah, so great too, and the music that comes along with it too really puts you in the mood.
It's just
right in the zone,
crazy.
Right in the fucking zone.
Right.
God damn, man, I love it when we talk about this kind of stuff. I always love it.
Like, the shit that's going on out there, man. Like,
insane. Wow. There we go. We can turn down the music, and then we could take our smoke break.
You said you ain't no pedophile, but bitch, you are. They jello worldwide for that Epstein scar, but you still the prez, man. It's just.
If we're gonna take a smoke break, you gotta be able to see it.
You gotta smoke break with us.
Oops.
Put it back.
There we go.
Explain that.
There you go.
No. Here we go. All right.
Can you see it?
All right. No, hold on.
Gotta see it.
Gotta go over here. Right?
Looking at our YouTube.
I know. I'm trying to
see our thing. Not
flip it over to the next one.
Show them. What's up, Derek? About time, bro.
Go. Derek, what's
Halfway
up,
through
buddy?
The show.
There we go.
Slacker.
All right. Smoke break.
You said you ain't no pedophile, but bitch, you are. They jello worldwide for that Epstein scar, but you still the prez, man. It's just bizarre. You said you ain't no pedophile, but bitch, you are. The whole world knows that you perverted rapist star. 30 years since and we build different, we don't break. Your people see $5 gas and your whole country shakes. This ain't Call of Duty, these mountains, these troops alive. We are waiting for them. Come test it, no survivors. If they wanna die for Epstein's list and Netanyahu's war, we got the welcome ready, body bags stacked at the door. You came for war, but got cooked instead. Iran flipped the script, left your whole team dead. You came for war, but got cooked instead. Weakest president ever, take that L and quit, bitch. Go fetch Epstein's pals, go fetch your lobby. This ain't a desert skirmish, this ain't your hobby. No points in these talks, cause the president of the United States of America is a fucking pedophile. You thought you could hide, but we kept the file. Cause the president of the United States of America is a fucking pedophile. F5 goes to your base, Kuwait smoke, throw jet back home, legend mode. Sheet drones on your millions, your patriots broke. Hit Al-Udeid hangars, Al-Assad runways turn to dust. Bases that took 10 years.
Problem is here, folks, is they ain't lying about any of this shit.
No,
they're
not.
spitting facts.
Iran flipped the script, left your whole team dead. F-35s hid radars blind, whole Air Force exposed. We rebuild in weeks, you need years just to reload. Slow ass. Let's talk about your resume, the biggest of L's. You're an Epstein pen pal, rotting in your own smells. You know why? Cause the president of the United States of America is a fucking pedophile. You thought you could hide, but we kept the file. Cause the president of the United States of America is a fucking pedophile.
Iran
I'm on
has
drugs.
Iran has fucking copies.
Dude, Iran is fucking ruining us in the propaganda game. Straight up.
Bro.
They are winning that battle.
If propaganda was settled in rap battles, Iran would be winning every fucking round.
True.
Bro. 3-0. Body bag. Dog, you don't want the smoke. Don't send our boys there. Don't fucking do that.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
All right.
That's right.
There we go. Get little tunes rolling here. There we go. All right. We had our nice little smoke break. We're going to chill out a little bit.
Now, let's focus our discussion first on marijuana. Marijuana's bad, and it also has a very distinct smell.
Yeah. Weed is still the number one boogeyman of some of these right-wingers out here. And I'll tell you what, one day a reckoning will come for marijuana, and the American people will see the folly of smoking the pot. You see, listen, we have a very credible Fox News segment with a very credible guest, Mr. Smart Approaches to Marijuana CEO Kevin Sabat. He's here to talk about a class action lawsuit that's been filed against Chicago cannabis companies for allegedly marketing products with false medical benefits. Like, dude, it'll make you feel good, bro. And it doesn't.
A class action lawsuit filed Monday against 3 Chicago-based cannabis companies. It alleges the sellers marketed marijuana products under false claims about its medical benefits. Kevin Sabat is CEO of Smart Approaches to Marijuana, also author of One Nation Under the Influence, and boy, are we ever. Here's a quote from the Free Press about the defendant's point of view in this case. Cresco Labs, Green Thumb Industries, and Verano Holdings see things differently. In various statements, the companies have emphasized the benefits of cannabis for wellness and well-being. What should we know about this case?
Hey, thanks for having me. Well, this is basically about the public's right to know. These are plaintiffs that were, harmed by the marijuana industry's constant advertising and promotion, and saying that their products are safe, that they actually are good for multiple illnesses, when there's no FDA approved, claims that you can make on this. And by the way, this is for recreational, although I don't like that term.
What? Okay.
You see,
hold on.
Okay. You see, there's no FDA approved cannabis treatment. They can't go around saying it helps you when the FDA says it doesn't.
If I say that marijuana helps me by putting me in a better mood, it makes me easier to socialize with.
Yep.
I'm more of a chatterbox.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need the FDA to fucking be like, oh, well, it doesn't help you though, dude. No, fuck you. He does too.
We do all sorts of things in our lives that help us get through the day. Marijuana may be one of those things, whether we take it recreationally or we look at it more of a medicine.
And what did he say about recreation there at the end?
Oh, well, he's going to come up to it here. You know,
okay.
We were talking about it because I was recording the video and I told you about it. But yeah, he'll come up against it. Okay. But yeah, I'm just like, dude, we do things like this all the time, every day. Sometimes it's marijuana. All right. So it's like, why are we having this big thing about people smoking cannabis? What the fuck?
That's the extent of my problems with smoking weed is I cough.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, there are some drawbacks to it.
Right.
There's a lot of give and take when it comes to weed, when it comes to cannabis.
Am I a little asthmatic because I smoke a bunch of weed? Maybe. Sure. Should I have an inhaler? I probably definitely should, but I don't.
But there's a trade-off there, right? You kind of expect that you're going to have to deal with that kind of stuff. But if you want to, deal with some of your anxiety and some of your social anxiety,
But I feel good.
Yeah.
And I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not like, I don't want to fucking get in a car and fucking go drive around and crash into shit. I don't want to fucking murder anybody right now.
Yeah, it is kind of fucking. I mean? It is kind of fucking with big pharma. Ashley brings up a good point. It is kind of fucking with big pharma right now.
Right.
So yeah, they're getting a little pissy. So they have a little hand in this too as well.
Yeah, of course they do. Of course they do.
Drug use is not a recreational sport, but this is not for even stuff that's sold in medical dispensaries. It's for those that are in the so-called recreational stores, and they've made so many claims that are completely weak, totally non-existent, really. And so this is really a consumer protection case.
Are you
we're
going
very
into this?
happy that the top plaintiffs firms in the country have taken this on. It's the tip of the iceberg. We're going to see a lot more.
No, it's the tip of the iceberg. We're going to see a lot more.
What the fuck is he talking about? They say it does things for you when you go into weed store. The weed it doesn't do. Bro, when the fucking motherfucker behind the counter is like, I ask him for an opinion on something, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, if you're looking for a good head high, try this one. Or if you're looking for a good body high, you can try this one."
And see, for me, it's all like when I go in there, I want to be put in a good mood. I want to be put into kind of like an energetic, talkative, giggly mood.
And like,
and they'll suggest something for me over
there. And these employees, they know what they're talking about because they try some of the product themselves. Of course, they fucking buy it you know? So they usually have a good idea about what the fuck they're talking about.
And when elderly members of your family go into
Right.
the dispensary, sometimes they ask the person behind the counter, "Hey, do you got something for the pain? Maybe
Right.
like a CBD patch?"
Right. And it's not just the fucking weed. It's not just the flower. They got fucking edibles. They've got fucking medicinal shit like fucking
helps
patches.
people. It
They've
helps
got
people.
fucking doggy treats in there with CBD fucking dog treats.
Oh yeah, that too.
For
you know?
older dogs and shit. Like, bro.
Okay, so we might be. Here's
Just
a map
propaganda.
of
This guy
where
doesn't know what he's
legal
talking about.
recreational marijuana use is allowed. Okay, so you can see that all there. Of course, my home state, Colorado, right there. But where I was born, Wyoming, holding strong, saying no. The Pew poll on legal marijuana in the U.S. from 2025, the percent of adults who say marijuana should be legal for medical and recreational use is 54%. Legal for medical use, only 33%. Not legal, 12%. But those numbers, do you think they're going up or down based on some evidence over the years?
They've actually been going down recently. There was a huge spike about 10 years ago, of course, of Americans, falling into this trap. But we've had 7 out of the last 10 states vote against marijuana.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's a fucking trap.
It's a trap.
Stop! No!
No, you've fallen into the trap again. Here, I want to fall into the trap.
Why?
I
Why?
want to fall into the trap.
All right.
I want to fall in the trap.
On a legalization. We have states considering repeal. I mean, Massachusetts, not exactly a very red state, is going to probably vote on the repeal of the sales part of it. We have to separate. No one's saying we should be putting people in prison, adults, for smoking a joint. But today's marijuana that's being marketed and commercialized is up to 99% THC. It's causing psychosis.
What THC? Most of it is just 99% THC.
Where?
Most of it is just a glob of THC. They just go,
Where?
"How much THC would you like today, sir?" 99%.
I
And they
want
go,
99%.
There you go.
Probably be expensive, but yeah. Where?
Easy, buddy.
Where? Point me in the direction.
Let's see. Yeah, I want the highest amount of THC.
I mean, I know
Thank you.
that there's fucking like concentrates and shit out there. You can get pretty close.
Yeah, you can get pretty high up there.
91, 90%, shit like that. I think 93 or 96 might be the highest I've had.
Yeah.
I know that there's like pure THC concentrate that you can get. That's like 100%, but that's like super concentrate. Like it's not like fucking everywhere.
Man, the reefer madness is real.
Shit.
A few
It's
other drugs
just propaganda.
Schizophrenia, which is impossible to come back from, frankly, heart attacks, all these problems because the potency, we've just made it so much stronger, and they're able to do what any other FDA-approved drug cannot do. They're running wild, and it's time to rein them in.
What you gonna do
I also wanna ask
when
you about this-
marijuana runs wild on you?
Sit down, play some video games, and have some munchies.
No shit.
That's it.
That's what I'm
There
doing
it is.
tonight, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, heart attacks,
Fuck.
schizophrenia, going crazy. Go.
I've got schizophrenia, but all I hear is DMX ad-libs.
Because the Trump administration has
What you
reclassified
really
marijuana,
want?
medical marijuana, from Schedule 1 to Schedule 2. Okay, and so this is what the acting Attorney General Todd Blanche said. These actions will enable more targeted, rigorous research into marijuana's safety and efficacy, expanding patients' access to treatments and empowering doctors to make better informed healthcare decisions.
Sure.
I imagine that there are just a lot of people who are knocking at the door of the federal government saying, "It helped me," or "It helped my patients, please change this." So what's the trajectory that this is on? I know that the Biden administration
big
thought
pharma
about
and
doing
big
it. Trump was
tobacco.
going to do it in the first term, but now it's finally happened.
Yeah, well, they're trying to make it Schedule 3, which what that does, it would allow tax breaks for the industry. So I got to be honest, Dana, and I'm not. This is not a partisan issue for me at all. But the people knocking on the door that want this are the investors. They're the
Now all of a sudden you're against tax breaks. You see, I thought this was all like the Fox News channel is the right channel. You should be all in favor of those tax breaks. Oh, wait a minute, not in favor of tax breaks anymore.
Not for the marijuana.
Oh, I get it. I see
Now
where
it
you're going with
tracks.
this.
Companies, they want the tax breaks.
Yeah.
There's tens of thousands of articles on researching marijuana, and of course we should research it more. But we do research Schedule 1 drugs. We research heroin. We research LSD. It's not about research. And if it was about research, we'd have funding. It's not about funding. It's not about research. It is about tax breaks for the industry. This industry that is now alleged in this lawsuit, and I believe is lying to the American people. And I think there will be a day of reckoning for them.
We will pay attention to the green.
They want their tax breaks.
They want their tax breaks. They just want to be like the rest of us.
No tax breaks for anyone.
Nah, you can do that.
We getting these tax breaks.
Just free the weed, man.
Just fucking.
I mean,
This just reeks of big pharma and big tobacco.
Yeah, it
Just
really does.
desperate.
And big alcohol, too.
Just-
Big
yeah,
alcohol
and
has
big
their
alcohol,
little
too, yeah.
tentacles in there.
Just desperate.
Spending a lot to make it try to happen. Thank you so much, Kevin. Great to see you.
That's an alcoholic,
Thank you,
cigarette
Kevin.
smoking, pill popping son of a bitch. He just needs to smoke a bowl, man.
But listen, think about this.
What?
Las Vegas. Gaming casinos.
Okay.
Cannabis lounges. How fucking cool would that be?
Like-
Well, you know what?
Like I could sit there and smoke in there.
Yeah. There you could go, gamble, enjoy some weed, have your drinks there if you want some drinks. But yeah, that's the direction Las Vegas apparently wants to go.
I'd much rather just watch some people gamble.
Yeah, you know,
than
I have a
actually
lot of-
gamble. In
I know,
Vegas.
I know. I have a lot more fun just watching people at the craps
Like-
table
like,
lose
oh, look at
their
that guy's
fucking
on a hot
minds.
streak.
I
Like,
know.
let's watch this guy.
Let's watch this guy.
I just
exactly.
walk around with a drink and watch people gamble.
No,
I'm not falling for that shit.
Now, the one time that I did gamble,
Right.
gamble in Reno because their slots are really loose. And I won $400 one night and immediately cashed out. And I was like, "There, that's mine right there." So, yeah, just as long as you win something,
right?
Go to Reno.
Well, marijuana has been a tricky subject ever since voters legalized it in 2016. And casinos have been gun shy since gaming regulators have said they can't allow the drug to be sold or used on their properties.
Right.
Well, a group of experts discussed that issue today, and senior political reporter Steve Sebelius was there.
Ever since recreational marijuana was legalized back in 2017, it's been banned from casinos. In fact, businesses such as recreational marijuana lounges aren't even allowed within 1,500 feet of a casino like the ones behind me here on the Las Vegas Strip. Today, a panel of experts and lawmakers met to decide whether changes need to be made to how marijuana is treated under law.
Yes.
A UC Davis professor told the forum that state law creates barriers for tourists getting marijuana. They can't legally get it delivered to hotels, and marijuana businesses can't set up close to casinos. That leads to a black market, and as anybody who's walked the Strip knows, laws are ignored. Fifth Street Gaming CEO Seth Shore says casinos willing to give marijuana businesses a try should be allowed to.
I heard Robin just describe a lot of reasons why there should be a marriage between the gaming and cannabis industry. I've yet to hear anybody say why there shouldn't be.
But casinos are more worried about losing their licenses because of gaming regulations that have long banned marijuana from gaming establishments. Since casinos are regulated as financial institutions, and since marijuana is still considered a controlled substance, they worry about the federal government accusing them of committing a federal crime. But longtime gaming executive and expert Alan Feldman says customers want it.
Meeting the customer's needs. And by the way, in the hospitality industry, let's remember that's kind of the core practice. Being hospitable, meeting someone's needs,
right,
providing for what they're asking for.
Feldman's suggestion, a change to law that says casinos can offer marijuana lounges, but only if they're run by a licensed cannabis business. And those businesses can only get access to the Strip if they set up shop inside a licensed casino.
Dude, see, this is where there needs to be a lot of walls and a lot of red tape just broken down completely, so we can allow businesses to do these really neat things, like set up these cannabis clubs and allow people to come in and smoke a little bit and be able to go to the tables or go enjoy some other part of Las Vegas. I don't know. I just think it would be a good idea, because then you could also keep an eye on it. You can keep a closer regulation on it and make sure that, it's not, you're not having a big black market there on the Strip.
You know,
you could control it.
It would be cool if, like, the rest of the states that haven't had a vote on legalization yet have their fucking votes on legalization, so they can so we can overwhelmingly show the federal government what the fuck is up.
Yeah,
because I'm pretty sure most of the states that are left will fucking legalize.
Yeah,
I'm sure there'll be a big chunk that won't as well, but I'm sure most of them will. And
yeah,
at that
most
point,
of them will.
At that point, I think it should be fucking obvious to the feds. I know not this administration, but somebody,
hopefully in
at
future
some
administration,
point,
but
would be like, you know what? Fuck this. It's not my problem anymore. Have your weed. Just go on.
According to a report presented at the forum today, legislation and regulation changes will be necessary if leaders decide to change how marijuana policy is treated in the state. We'll keep an eye on those changes and let you know when and if they happen. Reporting on the Las Vegas Strip.
Oh, sorry, man. Reporting on the Las Vegas Strip, some bald guy.
Free the weed.
In a really nice suit.
Tom, back to you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm reading this correctly, I think we just did it. I think the feds have officially decriminalized medical marijuana, meaning they're no longer going to prosecute.
At 6, Hawaii's medical marijuana industry is entering a new era as the federal government declares cannabis does have medicinal value.
The Justice Department order delisting medical marijuana as a dangerous drug took effect today. Daryl Huff explains how it will affect Hawaii.
The change in legal status for medical marijuana will make it a little easier to do business for local dispensaries, but what they're really looking forward to is a change in attitude by politicians and potential customers.
That cannabis does have medicinal value, that there is a place for cannabis in the lives of a patient, and that they shouldn't feel the stigma and this idea that it is illegal. And
so there we were dealing with a guy who was getting all pissy about medical marijuana, going, and his own federal government comes out and goes, yeah, it does.
Right.
It has medical efficacy.
It totally does.
Thank you.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay. Right. Null and void. So get the fuck out of here.
void. That they should be looked down upon.
As of today, medical marijuana is no longer considered by the federal government to be as addictive or dangerous as heroin or cocaine, and that it has medical uses like testosterone or ketamine. That means the dispensaries selling it are no longer technically violating federal law, bringing easier access to banks and tax breaks.
We will now be able to apply our expenses when we sell cannabis towards the revenue of cannabis. Before, we'd have to eat the expense, so we were being double taxed.
But
they
because
have no
Hawaii
idea what they've
dispensaries make
done.
their own
Free the weed.
They have
Free
no idea what
the
they've
weed.
done.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Good job, feds.
What the
Man, way to come out, Justice
Dude,
Department, and go
fucking
like,
shout it on the mountaintop.
no
bro.
kidding. Right?
What the fuck?
So just quietly just happened. Like, there you go. There's your decriminalization. You at least have decriminalization.
cannabis products, the tax break won't be as significant as for mainland retailers who have to buy from producers.
I actually don't think it will have much of an impact on the dispensaries in Hawaii.
So I think this could be great for patients.
Dr. Clifton Otto predicts that the new legal status could bring many more people into the medical cannabis program.
This could be very attractive for potential patients who have stayed away from the program because they don't want to be federal criminals and they don't want to be associated to all the discrimination associated with firearms possession and employment.
It will also make it much.
They just quietly made it easy for everybody. What the
So yeah,
fuck?
I thought it was kind
How
of funny
about
because I remember watching that and I was like, God, you son of a bitch. And I'm all like, okay, I'm gonna put that in the script and everything like that. And like three days later, this came out, and I'm all like, really?
How about
They really fucking did it?
Wow.
And here it is. You might have we might have like legit federal decriminalization of at least medical marijuana so that people can't get into these programs a lot easier. So now that we have the door open up to research, that we can now apply for federal grants, that there might be tax breaks, and now banking incentives. Banking incentives. The thing that we've been asking for this whole time. Let the fucking industry get into the banking system.
The door is halfway open.
It's there,
and
man.
We're in there.
We're almost there. We're almost
The door
there.
is halfway in there, and we've got our foot in our shoulder, in our nose, right in the door.
Easier for established medical researchers to study cannabis medical effects.
And so now you'd be able to actually take the products that are on the shelves that people are using and do research and study on how they are effective.
It would also provide a level of federal standardization and oversight that might make patients feel more comfortable.
Dispensaries will have to apply for DEA registration and regulation.
We hear that DEA agents will also now accompany the state licensed officials on their inspections.
We've already spoken to DEA, the local DEA agents. We've spoken to our state narcotics enforcement division. We're still trying to figure out how everything is going to fit together. But I think our state program is pretty well suited for this.
What's unclear is whether this will affect patients who use homegrown products or whether rules against flying with medical cannabis will be repealed. The other thing marijuana advocates are excited about is that the federal change...
Might as well. Might as well. We're going there. Let them take it on a plane.
Right.
Allow people to have a joint or two to take it with them, or or a fucking bowl or two.
I'm not
going to
smoke it on the fucking plane.
It's like I'm not wanting to smoke it on the plane, and I'm
Right.
not going to like large transfer any of it or anything like that. I mean, you could put restrictions on that.
I'm not trying
but
to
I
go
mean, if
through
you see
with a
somebody,
fucking...
if you see somebody in their backpack and they got a
Right.
couple of joints in there, just let it go.
Right.
Let it go.
Who gives a shit?
Jesus Christ, man! See, home
Got a little
land
baggie,
of the
so
free,
what?
home of the brave.
Right, exactly.
will make it much easier for states to legalize recreational
I like
marijuana.
this. I like
for
this
adults.
news reporter guy. He's got his Hawaii shirt
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
He's like, I mean, look,
Come on,
where are we? You know,
he's come on. He knows what he's up. He knows what's up. All right, let's see here.
That's exciting. I can't believe they quietly fucking pulled that off.
Yeah.
What
yeah,
in the
I was
fuck?
kind of excited about that.
That should be like all over the.
That should be
fucking
front
place.
page fucking news.
No
you know,
shit.
we landed on the moon.
Meanwhile, we're like, here's aliens, here's war.
But, folks, if you smoke the weed, you are cursed. Play.
Conservatism and Christianity are not the same.
Right.
And so we have this libertarianism that has infiltrated
Tell
the
them.
conservative movement, so to speak. And so there comes a place where ultimately what we decide in terms of policy has to be aligned with biblical truth. And you know, we talk about the nature of drugs, and the Bible speaks to this issue. And it is opening up our children and of course others to demonic activity, destructive behavior. And, you know, it's one thing people choose to do it. God gives us a choice. But when government puts a seal of approval on it, it only expands it.
Yeah.
What about booze?
No, see.
What about liquor?
Drugs, the marijuana, the
Fucking
ganja.
Adderall, goddamn.
Yeah. Makes you homeless and lets the
Fentanyl.
demons in, and the demons like they I hate your brain.
Fucking fentanyl is a fucking pharmaceutical product, bro. You can get a goddamn prescription for that shit.
Look at this guy over here. He's like, observations, human life, current, Earth, mass extinction, 60%.
Shut
Earth
up.
person,
His
disappointment.
His name isn't even Jesus Christ. It's Joshua Adam.
Disappointment.
Guys don't even know your own God's real name.
That's fucking funny. See those jerk offs get
fucking
into the chat
spammy
there.
fucking messages.
What's up, dude?
On YouTube, suck it.
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, where to go? Where to go? Oh, there it is. Can I press play on it? I hope you're still around, Jesus.
Joshua.
This is for you. Oh, it is time. I fucked up religious news high.
He fucked it up.
It's all fucked up.
If you weren't here when that joke started, you probably were like, "Who fucked what up?
Yeah.
What's going on?"
Yeah, you had to be there.
You had to,
You had to be there to
had
get
to be
it.
there when it happened.
It is, though, time for some fucked up religious news. And even though I could have gone the same direction as I normally go every
'Cause it
fucking week,
happened.
because it happened
It
every
happened.
fucking week, pull the reins back a little
Right.
bit, you know, make it a little more lighthearted.
Okay.
Folks, I want to introduce you to this gentleman right here. I love all the questions you ask me about it. Here he is. All right, you see this guy here? Yeah, all right. All right. So listen.
Okay.
I don't care if you're pounding multiple kitties, if you like to ride the pork swords all goddamn day.
Okay.
You do you. But don't preach something to me that you can't follow your fucking self. Now, you'd think, you know, maybe this guy, he did something really bad. Nah.
Right.
Nah. He's just an old 62-year-old Georgia pastor,
Uh-huh.
Leslie Williams, who gained a significant following for his marital counseling and social media husband goals persona, and a book on the subject that he wrote. He's been arrested on charges of bigamy. He's just getting too much pussy. You know what I mean?
What?
This is a little much, man. Snapping necks, cashing checks, and clapping them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Where? Okay, hold on.
In
hold
Georgia.
On. Hold on. Hold on. He was charged with bigamy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, where did you learn clapping them cheeks?
I don't know. Somebody said it, and I was all like, "Hey, I'll use that." Anyways, so
Okay. Okay.
where did I learn it? I heard my mama say it one day, so I was like, "Huh." So, anyways, the arrest sent shockwaves through his ministry. An investigation to reveal a web of multiple marriages maintained across state lines with legal dissolutions. Williams here.
What?
What?
He can't go across state lines to bang somebody?
No.
What? What?
He's going around, you know, one state to the next. Like, I got a marriage here, got a marriage here, got a marriage here, you know, just spreading the seed a little bit, you know. Williams was taken into custody on an outstanding warrant from Rockdale County, Georgia, where he's currently being held as an out-of-state fugitive. The case highlights the growing trend of digital age deception, where public figures curate lives of moral goodness online while leading contradictory private lives.
Why didn't they just charge him with defrauding the state?
No, bigamy.
Bigamy.
He's getting too much pussy. He's going out there just spreading it all around. It's fucking disgusting. So, for his followers, this revelation is not just a legal matter, but a profound betrayal of the spiritual guidance he provided for decades. According to Williams and his Facebook page, the pastor had indicated that he had been married for years, dating back to at least 2018, before a recent December post announced a new marriage to a woman named Cindy. Says, "Thanks for all the wonderful comments referencing my saved, beautiful, and talented wife, Mrs. Williams," he wrote in a post, which featured a photo of the woman, updated his cover image on it too, you know? And then he said, and then one friend came in and chimed in. He's like, wow, I thought you were already married. Congratulations.
Just street celebrating. What?
Wait, what?
Okay.
Huh.
A little weird.
So the arrest.
I could have swore. Oh, well.
This guy, man.
Uh-huh.
According to, the arrest.
Is that all? Just the one?
Just this one guy, yeah. It's just him.
Okay.
He's gay. He's in a retirement community, right? In the Georgia area. So he's just, you know,
He's just collecting his harem.
Yeah, his little harem of like gilfs.
Ruth is looking pretty fine over there. Go get her next.
She just got her new dentures. Look at them. The arrest came after the pastor published a 2017 book titled "Love Her Like This." Loving her has never been deeper. The title. Oh, shit. According to its summary, the book aimed to foster a never-failing love by emphasizing biblical commitments to strengthen marriages. In a time where there's a high divorce rate in the church, LHLT shows men the depths of Christ's love for his bride as an example for every man to love his bride with the same strength, sacrifice, and commitment.
This man was just so serious about his shit that he went and got multiple wives.
Yeah, just
That's
to
all
prove it, man. He's all like,
I'm
"Watch
not,
this, man.
that's how serious
Watch this.
he is."
I'm going to apply it over here. I'm going to apply it over there.
I mean,
see how he's
what's the big
buy
fucking
my
deal,
fucking
bitch?
book. The 62-year-old has described himself as an apologist and a teacher of the Word of God with relevant and timely messages for the body of the Christ.
So he's probably got a Bible verse or two to back up what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
A
come on. There's
self-admitted
gotta be-
apologist. Come on.
There's a few Bible
He's-
verses, be fruitful,
Right.
multiply, and
Right.
take many, and everything like that.
Right. I mean, they did it in the Bible.
They did it in the Bible, man. It's cool now.
Right.
He said
I mean, you're supposed to have a bunch of wives and then a bunch of concubines.
Not one jot or tittle of the law will change.
And then a bunch of servants.
All these things have come to pass.
And a bunch of servants for your servants.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to fuck them all.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible. Okay?
Yeah, and if God gives it to you, it's meant to be,
Right.
man.
Fucking, I think he was just applying the letter of the law. Okay.
So,
Fuck.
So I want you all to see this gentleman right here.
Okay.
And take a really good look at this gentleman.
Uh-huh.
Tell me who this is.
It looks like Seth MacFarlane.
Well,
looks like Seth MacFarlane running for office.
It's
It's not.
It's Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith.
Oh, okay.
Look at this fucker.
Okay.
I mean, seriously.
He could be like a stunt double for Seth MacFarlane.
Holy shit, look at this fucker right here.
Look at that.
Look at that. Seth MacFarlane running for office.
Right. How about that? What's he doing? Is he running for office?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Governor
Yeah.
running for governor?
There he goes right there.
Huh. Looks just like him. It's kind of ridiculous.
See, it's the same guy. Same guy. It's like Clark Kent and Superman, really. But anyways, this is Lieutenant Governor Micah Beckwith, and yes, he will be eventually running for governor of the state of Indiana. Nice. And he's totally into like firing squads. He thinks they're like a blessing from Jesus, you know?
What?
Yeah.
The Bible says in Romans 13 that the government does not bear the sword in vain.
Yes.
And what has happened is we have become more virtuous than Christ in our thinking.
Yeah.
We've said, oh, it's just wrong to kill evildoers or people who have been convicted of capital crimes because, we want to be loving to them too. Well, listen, don't be more virtuous than Christ. You can't be more virtuous than Christ. And Christ himself is the Word of God. And he says capital punishment is totally appropriate for some situations, and it's important if you value life. And there is an argument right now in the state house amongst Republicans that
Bible
it's
verse, please.
Hey man.
Chapter
Jesus
and verse,
is all like, if you want to love your fellow man, sometimes you got to kill a motherfucker. I mean, it's right there in the Bible somewhere, I think. But
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about, man? Where are you coming up with this? He's like, no, I got it.
Pro-life to execute people who have been convicted of capital crimes. I totally disagree with that.
Yeah.
I would say the opposite. I would say it's not pro-life if you don't execute people who have been convicted of capital crimes, because then what you're doing is you're allowing other murderers to see this, or potential murderers to see this. They will not fear the government.
They will not
just
fear.
like Romans 13 says they're supposed to. Romans 13 says the government doesn't bear the sword in vain because the fear of the evildoer will see what the government does, and they won't do those evil things. And so if we don't...
It's funny when and where they choose to use Romans 13. Because, Romans 13 also says, do what your government tells you. God commands it.
Exactly. Yeah. So,
but when there's a fucking Democrat in office, they're like, fuck you.
Exactly. Well, I mean, but they'll use the Bible like when it comes time to fight against the tyrant and raise up against God.
Whenever and wherever they see fit.
Exactly. It's interchangeable.
And it's convenient when they don't.
Yeah, it's all like, take it away.
Or there's other Bible verses they can use to use the fucking counter argument. It's
just whatever they need in that moment.
Right.
Have capital punishment, then the evildoers basically run amok. And they're like, well, hey, listen, going to prison right now isn't all that bad. And honestly, our prison system is, compared to world history, our prison system is a Ritz-Carlton compared to, some of these other, the history of prisons throughout world history.
What?
And so some of these evildoers will say, well, I might go to prison for my whole life, but I get a free meal every day or meals every day. I have a roof over my head.
Yeah. See, this is kind of awesome. Hey, man, doing this murder thing is, hey. Yeah. See, listen, I'm a believer in capital punishment just because it's all like, sure. Sometimes you got to just eliminate, you got to thin out the herd, right?
This shit takes time, and there's this whole thing called the appeals court. These motherfuckers will stretch out their fucking appeals and extend their fucking life expectancy beyond what you would expect,
Right. Yeah. But,
But eventually we get around to them.
It's not all that bad.
You don't
That's
need
not
to
how it
use your
should be.
goddamn
So
fucking religion to fucking justify it.
Yeah, this is what's disgusting to me about this whole thing is what he's doing to justify it.
Right.
It's like, I don't want your religion involved in this in any way. I don't want your imaginary sky wizard involved in any way, because then we're not going to come to an objective outcome when this is all said and done. We're going to go to your subjective, divine command theory. I can't have that. Not in my legal system.
In the House, this and going back, the execution style too of firing squad is because these pharmaceutical companies who control the death penalty serum, they actually make it very, very expensive on purpose because there's a little bit of a political bias and agenda there too.
No, really?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's shocking, right?
Yeah.
And they will charge the government over $1 million for one death penalty serum. I mean, that's what happened just recently here in Indiana last year, when the Governor Braun signed off on the execution of a person convicted of a capital crime, and it was $1 million that we had to spend on the serum, when a firing squad is a couple bucks. You know what I mean?
Bucks, man.
And
couple bucks.
Well, if you want to go that route, why don't we just fucking get a fucking rope and hang them? Cheaper than bullets.
Well, I think you're on to something there.
Fucking
a couple bucks, man.
Fucking insane psychopaths.
I know. It's not so much what he's advocating for, because we may actually agree a little bit on this. It's the way he gets to it. It's like, oh god damn, man, come on. there's a better way to go about this.
You have it's a quick end to life. We shouldn't torture anyone, absolutely, but put him down. And by the way, just so people know,
why don't you know what? Let's just make it definitive and attach some fucking C4 to them out in the middle of the fucking field.
Anton Chigurh, man. I know, right?
Big ass titties.
I just, the other way you look at it is
you want to make sure they're dead.
Anton Chigurh, that motherfucker, just be like, stand very still. Yes. There we go. It's done. And we can get a whole canister of that stuff.
What do you want to do? Save a few bucks or make sure they're dead?
Yeah, but that's one of the things I think we can agree on. When it comes to society, when it comes to the worst of the worst, when it comes to people like that, it's like, yeah, you want to eliminate them from your society.
Right.
You don't want to keep them around. You don't want to keep them alive or anything like that. It's just best to do away with them.
Get them out of here.
but not using a religious faith, you know, because that comes to all the wrong conclusions in the end. It's all like, witch, and you can tie a stone to her ankles, you know, if she drowns, then she wasn't a witch.
He's convicted of a capital crime. That doesn't mean that God doesn't love them, right? God still loves them. There's still hope for that person on death row, too. And we as the government should recognize that and say, hey, you're going to pay for your crime here in this life. You're going to be executed. However, there is life after death. And just like the thief on the right, you can be in paradise when you take your last breath. And we would want that for you. And Christ would want that for you. And I even have heard Erica Kirk talk about how she prays for the assassin of her husband.
But what was the fucking point of the execution then? It's all like, oh, I'm sorry. I want to go to heaven. I'm in heaven. It's like, what? Wait, now what? You just got rewarded for eternal life for murdering a guy.
Right.
Your shit makes no fucking sense.
No.
Someday he will find Christ, and him and Charlie will both be in heaven someday praising our Savior. That, to me, is so powerful, and that's what we should be doing.
Remember when you shot me in the neck?
I'm totally.
Wasn't that fucking hilarious?
He could go,
look at us now.
And he could go, you know what's funny about that? I didn't shoot you. It was Israel.
Right. It's not unkind, and it's not unloving to carry out the death penalty. It's unkind, unloving
Microphone
if we don't,
pack.
and we can
Go
actually
boom.
bless both society and even the person on death row. It can be a blessing to them, too, because they can take their last breath on this earth, open their eyes, and be in the presence of Jesus. And today, like Jesus told the thief on the right, today you will be with me in paradise. And
we're killing the thief. Guys, he told the thief on the right, he's like, I just took bread for my family.
Fucking Raven ripping his eye out. Ah!
Jesus, help me.
Don't worry. I'll see you on the other side. That's what that motherfucker said to him. Jesus is like, you'll be with me in the kingdom of heaven. This is basically like, I'll see you there. Oh, thanks. That helps. Fucking Raven's eating my eye. And you're just like, fucking whatever.
I think that's the way to do it justly.
That's the way to do
also
it.
have mercy and to do it humbly, just like Micah 6:8 tells us in the Scripture.
Yeah, there's
good Lord. These people are fucking nuts.
Oh, my goodness.
And this bitch.
Oh, Lauren.
With her fucking titties.
Lauren, listen.
Big ass titties.
Big ass titties.
Told you, titties and explosions.
Did everyone hear the big news, by the way? White House, Department of War Crimes releasing the UFO Files.
Right.
Yeah, so we covered it earlier, but we all know the truth, don't we? We all know the truth.
We do?
Those aren't aliens.
They're not?
Those are demonic fallen angels. It's a
What?
fact. I have an expert here to tell us.
God is the creator of the universe. He's never not going to create. So it's always been something in my mind to say, well, how can we be the only ones? Like, God's not going to stop creating just with us. But the more I look into this, the more I see the Old Testament and what was told to us there of fallen angels and Nephilim.
Totally. It's fallen angels, man, from the on high down to the pits of Tartarus, and now they have returned.
I mean, this is in the Bible. There's
The thought process of this bitch is, I see something I don't understand, but the Bible says this. like that, and that's it. That's the depth of it, bro. And she's giving us this stupid fucking opinion from the front seat of her car.
But, you know, the tough thing about this is I've had friends like this in the past who are just like, they start spitting this shit at you about what the Bible says about the Nephilim and the fallen angels, and those could be aliens. And
The Bible says the fucking Donkey talked to a motherfucker too.
And that they banged humans and made hybrids, man. They made hybrids, and it's all like, God, oh, geez. Would you stop?
Once upon a time. That's how that fucking book starts. In the beginning.
In the beginning.
As that fallen angels, that Nephilim just disappeared. And so I believe that this could be an aspect of it. You know, there are things that we have seen that could resemble portals. You know, I mean, we serve an infinite God, a God of the universe. And to say that this is the only realm is ignorant. And so what I've seen, I wouldn't, put it as, Marvin the Martian kind of thing. But I do believe that this is more spiritual. And if you really want to go there, demonic.
Demons. Oh shit! Right. I forgot the murder in the front row. Metal news. Okay, there was supposed to be a big intro there. Anyways, but yeah, just fucking. That's
I think Lauren Boebert knows she's full of shit. I think she knows she's pretty and has some big tits, and knows that she can go on the fucking internets and say whatever she wants, and motherfuckers will just eat it up.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
It's propaganda.
So, my friends, just getting into some metal news here.
Metal news.
Yeah, because I don't have the intro, but metal. But the Sexecutioner, Chuck Varga, one of the founders of the legendary metal band Gwar. He's fighting cancer. Oh, shit. He was a member of Gwar through 2007. Provided vocals, created special effects, sculpted set pieces and costumes, illustrated band artwork, and now Gwar is demanding your blood to help Chuck. They all want us to go to the nearest blood bank and donate other fluids to several of us who have answered the call here of the whole donating blood. This was actually posted on their website last week. They said, "We are astonished. Against all laws of nature and basic biology, you worthless soft-skinned humans managed to do something right. With over 900 of you bled yourselves dry, or at least signed up to, in honor of the fallen Chuck. This pleases us. So, to ensure that Gwar does not spiral into financial ruin and run out of money for crack, and all future offerings will now be priced strictly at cost. Make no mistake, we still demand your blood and continue to donate at our shows or at one of those sterile human blood vaults you worship, so that rivers may flow and Gwar may endure."
Yes.
It is just so fucking awesome to see something wholesome like that, you know, awesome. To step up for your bandmate like that. And there he is, man, the Sexecutioner. That was his character right there.
Cool as shit.
You can see some of the drawings there, the early Gwar and everything. So, yeah, really fucking awesome.
Nice.
And this is kind of a sad story, but still need to talk about it here. Little wholesome, little heartwarming there too, though. We recently had the biggest show in sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Right.
And at the show of shows, respects were paid to the late Harm's Way guitarist, Bo Loaders. Loaders, his remains were visited by WWE wrestlers CM Punk and Danhausen, as well as AEW bruiser and God's Hate vocalist Brody King. And speaking of CM Punk, who was at Loader's funeral alongside Danhausen and King, he went a little above and beyond with his tribute to Loaders, as he was one of the men involved in this year's main event. He had a major entrance for his match. He showed up in front with a white sports jacket with some names that were embroidered on it. And while some WWE production crew that passed away recently were placed on his right arm, Loader's name was located right on his chest for the whole world to see. And as he made his way to the ring, announcer Michael Cole referenced a tribute and naming Loaders and his band Harm's Way by name at WrestleMania. Now that is fucking metal.
I didn't watch WrestleMania, but I watched the highlight videos that came out that day, and I remember they made that a clip, and I remember that. So yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking cool. So.
And his dog Larry, who just passed away.
Yeah, man.
Last December or whatever. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. We should jump over to some trailers here.
Some trailers next.
Yeah, we should.
Outstanding.
Let's see. What about Motor City? Tempting Madness, Evil Dead.
Oh, there's a new Odyssey trailer.
Ooh, the new Odyssey one. Yeah, let's check that one out there. There we go.
Okay.
And I'll flip us over to...
Comments been doing anything?
Oh, yeah. Over here.
Let's see.
And you can check the
Welcome
comments.
for your continued local support of your own shit.
All right. There we go. Okay, now this is definitely a movie that I kind of want to check out because it's about the fucking Greek Odyssey, man.
From Nolan Ryan.
Tell me what you remember.
Right?
A wife?
A son. And then what? We won the war.
Fall of Troy.
Matt Damon.
Help me go home.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What did you say? Ryan Nolan?
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. That's the pitcher.
Whatever.
This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me.
Batman.
Ithaca's king is coming back. No, he's not.
Oh, shit.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
That John Leguizamo?
That was the first thing that crossed my mind. I was all like, there he
That's
is.
wild.
John Leguizamo.
Nice.
For a daddy, you didn't even know. Like some sniveling bastard. Who's looking after your wife and son? Do you see? My dad is coming home. Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all. I need everyone at this party dead. I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control.
I'm gonna press pause on this and kind of cut in.
This is kind of a fucking epic ass trailer.
It is an epic ass
Holy
trailer.
shit.
And see, here's my worry about this. You get these epic ass trailers. You get these trailers that make it look like these movies are going to be some of the greatest things that you've ever seen. And what they end up being is nothing more than a trailer. And I'm so worried that this is what's going to happen to this movie.
Are you afraid they're showing you everything that's going to happen?
Yeah, well, that they're giving me just, a little too much epic in this one.
Right.
And by the time I watch it, it's going to be one of those bore fests where I have to fucking, sit through an hour and a half before it picks up for the last hour of the film.
Well, it's a Christopher Nolan movie.
So, yeah, I'm a little concerned about that.
But Spider-Man's in it, and Batman's in it, and Matt Damon is in it.
Matt Damon.
That world is gone.
He's got a puppy. You want to see the dog.
No one could stand between me and home. Not even the gods. Keep us straight!
Dog dies. Oh, shit.
It's looking good, though.
Yeah.
I think it's asleep.
Oh, shit. It eats him.
Okay.
It eats him. That looks pretty awesome.
It actually does. So, yeah, I just hope it's not.
We'll see. What else?
All
What else is
right.
there?
Let's see. Let's go back here.
Did you know they're working on a fucking Days of Thunder 2?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and a Top Gun 3.
Tony, we got Passenger. Top Gun 40th anniversary. It would be kind of like a waste on that one. Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, we done that.
Let's see. What else is there? Oh, the Masters of the Universe.
There's another. Oh, that's a featurette.
Yeah, some of them are featurettes.
Featurette.
Featurette. Mortal Kombat 2. Let's
is out
fucking
now.
go.
Right.
Hold on, there we go.
Uno mas, thanks, Ed.
Seem a little down, Johnny. You're normally a little more animated.
Finish him!
Johnny Cage, Kitana, Shao Kahn, Liu Kang, Jade, Jax, Sonya, Sindel.
Whoa!
Fight! Raiden, Kung Lao, Shang Tsung, Baraka, Quan Chi, Scorpion, Bihan, Kano.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go that direction with it. They're gonna go.
That's cool.
They're gonna go Bihan, but are they gonna go Noob Saibot with it? You know.
It kind of looks like it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Okay.
Kombat 2. Make
So
get tickets now.
They
Experience.
give it away in that trailer. In the first Mortal Kombat movie, there was that new character they introduced, Cole, and he winds up with literal plot armor, covered in literal plot armor by the end of the movie. Nobody liked him. And I've heard already in the beginning of Mortal Kombat 2, they basically kill him off. Shao Kahn fucking
that's neat.
Shao Kahn kicks his ass and smashes his head in with a fucking hammer, so we can get on with the rest of the movie.
Yeah, that's great that they would acknowledge what a fuck up that was and go, all right, at least we covered that up there. It's like
spoiler.
Johnny Cage.
Right. I'm sure it's I've heard it's a great movie though. Oh shit.
I got good news, y'all. Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it.
I love the guy that I love all the actors that they chose for these roles. I think they fucking nailed it.
Yeah, they did, and I think they put a lot of time into making sure that was the case.
Right.
Cody, the American Nightmare.
One of which will be crowned the world champion of street fighting. You win.
Perfect.
Yeah,
He
does.
looks like a Ken.
He does.
He looks like a Street Fighter Ken.
You're not a warrior anymore, you're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
I love that it's set in the 90s.
Car, yeah.
This is your shot at redemption.
Were you gonna show?
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
Ryu.
Ryu.
It's Ryu.
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 How did you find me?
Oh, here we go. We're gonna get
We
nailed
hate
with
to
the
find
music.
champions.
It's fine. It's good. See,
Okay.
it's
all right.
This is transformative.
Transformative in commentary. It's for use.
Even if they're lost.
Good to see you, old friend.
Oh, Dustin.
Still reckless. Sit down.
Now, I actually like this guy that they have right here. I forget the name of the actor, but the last show I saw him on was a show called Warrior.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's written by Bruce Lee.
Oh, okay.
This tournament is not what it seems. We have to be ready.
Everyone keeps going on about your size. I don't see what the big deal is. Bitch, please.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Honda.
That was some abracadabra shit.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
See?
This looks so good.
See, Cody Rhodes said it. Ryu.
It's Ryu.
Ryu.
Ryu. Everybody else is pronouncing it wrong. That looks amazing. I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, all right.
It looks so much like I would think a Street Fighter movie should look like.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid. I'm actually really excited to see that one, to actually go out of my way to go watch that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right. I think that's it for that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good night of
good show.
doing a show. Yeah, we get about a couple hours in. So.